Hi there, this is Java Jim with First Line Equipment. And in front of us today, we have the Rancilio Silvia. Just to let you know, we were one of the first companies to carry the Rancilio Silvia. There was probably around 3 companies back in 1998. And that's how long we've been carrying the Silvia for. And over the years, it has progressed, if you want to call it, into version 5 or the Silvia M model. There is the dual boiler version, but the true spirit of the Rancilio Silvia from back then still exists today. And what do we have in front of us? We started carrying not just the stainless model, but also the black and the white. As you can see, manuals come with the machines. I will take these bags off to show you each one. Okay, and these have been removed from the box, which I will show you momentarily. And depending on who's working at Rancilio to package these, you may see it a little different. Here you see the new style packaging that's coming out of Italy and even Europe, maybe even Asia, but new style packaging that's a little more friendly, environmental friendly. And you have your lid, you have your tank, okay? If you do purchase their optional softener, it does go to the hose, but they also use a pack as well. You'll see a crisscross in the tank right down there. That is typically for their full commercial models where you're using a low water level sensor. That's what that's down there for, so they use the same tank. One of the biggest things that occurred years ago was customers burned out the heating element in the coffee boiler. And we came up with our own instruction manual, which now is summarized into this sticker that also goes on the top of the machine there. If you don't fill up the boiler properly when you first turn it on, you can burn out the heating element. There is a safety thermostat so the boiler doesn't blow up. Sometimes that will trip when there's no water in the boiler, but most of the time it will not trip the power and you will burn the heating element. So important is to read the manual and read the instructions here for initial startup. As you can see, there's the 110 volt cord. And one of the complaints that we get from customers is, oh, this was supposed to be stainless on a drip tray. Just to let you know, it's a film that comes off. I suggest not removing the film until after using the machine, and you can actually use it for protective coating, say in the first 2 months. Here we have a 1 cup basket on the top. We now have a nice tamper. No more conspiracy with Rancilio to include a plastic tamper. So we have a nice tamper there. Okay, dual spout, heavyweight portafilter with a nice ergonomic plastic handle in black. Here's the conspiracy theory: plastic cup spoon, and no longer a blind filter in metal, but one in plastic that goes inside the 2 cup basket, okay, not the 1 cup. Okay, so nice accoutrements that's included with the machine. And again, follow the instructions. Now take a guess down below which color we don't carry. See who gets it right first. Once again, this is Java Jim with First Line Equipment. Please subscribe to our social media channels, and not only subscribe, but also share so others learn. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And as I always say, coffee first, everything else second. Take care.